Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another JacobsClash episode. Today we are on what seems like almost a forgotten account on this channel, my Let's Play series. You know, it has been a long time since I've done a video over here when our loot cart almost has 2 million of each. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of the Let's Play fans. I know I started this series right when the channel was basically created, and well, there's good news and bad news for this account, right? The good news is the channel is almost 1 year old. So I invite every single one of you guys here. Coming up here in the next week, we are going to be doing a live stream celebrating 1 year of JacobsClash, which is pretty incredible. I can't believe I've been doing daily Clash of Clans videos for a year. Obviously, these last couple weeks have been hit or miss just because I've been moving apartments, starting a new job, and whatnot. But yeah, the bad news going to that now is this account should be so much further along for being around for a year. But we have to think we started a pretty awesome Rush series that I love, and then obviously very heavily focused on my main account. But I figured just because, well, we're about to be celebrating 1 year, we might as well go to the account where it pretty much all started and get some of the builders going and whatnot, and be a little bit nostalgic over here, right? This is our free-to-play Let's Play account if you've never seen it before. It is a pretty much max Town Hall 10 that is now freshly going to Town Hall 11, and we kind of just stop making videos on it. So let's start looking around and seeing what we can do first to improve this, see where we stopped. First place I am going to stop is going to be this blacksmith. So it looks like we can do some upgrades over here. I'm very happy to see that we did get the giant gauntlet. For many of you guys, you may know the giant gauntlet is probably, if not, it's definitely top 2 of my favorite hero equipments out there. I love it. Definitely my favorite king equipment out there. We're gonna do one upgrade on it, and we really can't do anything else. I guess I can upgrade the life gem a little bit, just so our warden is somewhat decent. But then after that, I am going to go and see what our offensive base buildings look like. So army camps need to be upgraded to max. Looks like we have done that already. What about our laboratory? Laboratory is already max as well. And we've actually already focused on the dark barracks and the blacksmith. So we're actually a lot further along than I thought. And I think this is kind of where I stopped. Because for me, at least, personally, my favorite part of a new town hall is upgrading all of the offensive base buildings. And it feels like we can instantly hit up. But then you kind of get a little bit, or I personally get a little burned out because it's like, oh no. Now I have all the boring upgrades that are going to take 7-8 months, and I'm not going to see any improvement on the offensive side of things when I'm attacking. So what I'm talking about here is all of our cannon upgrades, our archer tower upgrades, pretty much anything other than your core defenses, like your eagle artillery, and well, at Town Hall 11, it's really just the eagle artillery infernos. But that is one of the main reasons why we started those rush accounts, just so we can get that almost instant like dopamine hit where we are constantly upgrading our base and feels like we're unlocking something new every single day. It's not for everyone, but definitely because rushing is now a little bit better with some recent changes. It is definitely my preferred mode of playing the game. Other than, of course, if you have a completely maxed account, that is definitely number 1, right? But I guess the next thing I would always recommend upgrading would happen to be all of those gold storages and elixir storages. It is ridiculously boring, and I feel like this should not be the first thing I should be doing after coming back to an account after a very long time, but it's something that needs to be done. Just because when we do get those runes, which are very rare on a free-to-play account, we want to make sure they are getting the best use case that we can. So it looks like that was all of our gold storages and elixir storages that were left behind. That leaves 2 remaining builders where we can go in here and pretty much do anything with us. But I personally like starting at those infernos. Let's get them to level 4. And then after that, we are going to get them to level 5. It wouldn't be a decent welcome back video if we weren't going and doing a live hit. We also have clan games over here that we could do. I'm not going to worry about this right now. We might worry about doing that on one of our live streams coming up. But let's go and do a hit. We have Electro Dragons. I know Electro Dragons aren't my favorite, but you can't 500,000 of each. I don't even know what I'm really looking for, but I'm seeing at the bottom, I am doing kind of an odd strategy. It looks like I am doing a Queen Walk Electro Dragon variant, which is definitely strange. I kind of vaguely remember making a strategy video on that a couple months back. But let's go see if we can find a good, decent town. Okay, well, it's just so much loot. I was gonna say, like, let's see if we can find something that tests me. I'm not sure I really care. Let's just go get this loot. It's not like our heroes are that high level. Anyways, level 37, we're gonna Queen Walk in here. We don't really have to be that strategic, right? It is a completely dead base. So let's go and create the funnel on this side. Our queen can walk whichever direction she wants. King right there. And then we're going to place all of our Electro Dragons right in here behind the balloons with our Air Warden. And this should just be a 3-star, to be honest. We are going to rage up our queen, make sure she stays alive. And then we're actually going to use a pretty early Warden ability if our Warden will walk up and protect that. Okay, he just literally... Oh, it actually did get that Electro Dragon up there. I was kind of like, what are you doing, Warden? Walk up and protect the 2 troops that you're trying to protect here. We're going to rage, and yeah, this is just a 3-star. Town Hall 11 Electro Dragons are just ridiculously OP. We're going to be able to save pretty much all of our spells. Again, keep in the back of your mind, this was a dead base, meaning basically those Inferno towers were down. So if there's no Infernos, and really I don't even think this base had an not Electro Titan. Can you imagine if there was an Electro Titan tower? No, a Eagle Artillery. It's going to be an easy 3-star. But I know this was a pretty short video here. I have a big video or a bigger video planned for my, I guess, anniversary, which is kind of odd to say. But if you have enjoyed this video, help me out by liking and subscribing. Again, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers and bearing with me when there's not daily content. My life just is a little bit busier right now. So I thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.